Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Pisces' highest good. How is Pisces feeling in this final week of April 2025 with regards to what they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Pisces is feeling first of all. Right, heartbreak. Well, it's not heartbreak from like a relationship's over. It's like realizing the other person doesn't feel the same, or you don't feel the same. Okay, so the 2 of Cups, when it's upright, is the beginning of a cycle. It's early days, you've been dating, okay, but maybe they don't feel the same as you do. Like you said, I love you, and they haven't, and they won't, you know, and it might have forced the issue a little bit of where this is going. So it's not like you've had a full relationship and you're heartbroken. It's not a 3 of Swords, but it's like coming to the realization the other person hasn't got the feels and you have, or something like this. The Justice reversed. That's a shame. Feels unfair. So I'd say that they don't feel the same. You know, they don't feel as strongly as you do. Page of Pentacles, you wanted to invest. You're looking to invest in someone. The Page of Pentacles is someone who's observing, they're watching, they're waiting. Okay, Knights make moves. Pages observe. Okay, they're young, they're naive, they're at the beginning of their journey. I don't view pages as children. I see them as just someone who's at the beginning of a cycle. They haven't started it, they're just kind of like optimistic, you know. You wanted investment. Pentacles is time, money and energy. If it was a Knight of Pentacles, it'd be someone who's dating with a view to having a relationship. If it's a Knight of Wands, it's a player, you know, they just want the sex. So this is someone that wanted to invest. You're wanting to invest in a relationship. Oh my God, are you joking? Or are you actually joking? The Queen of Swords come out in every single reading. I swear to God. I'm tired of saying it. Right, see, this is for their feelings. Oh my God, we've got the King and the Queen of Swords. This is divine counterparts, but they're both reversed. It's masculine and feminine energy. These are 2 people that literally suit one another. They're a matching suit, the swords. The King and the Queen of Swords. If you were upright, I'd say it's positive, but you're both in the reverse. So there's either no contact or nasty words being thrown about or manipulation happening. You're both very cerebral, intelligent. You love to help the community. Acts of service is your love language. If you are Gemini, Libra or Aquarius energy, you enjoy helping other people. You know, you're always thinking about that wider community and what you can do for others. You're fantastic writers, speakers. Everything is well thought out. Nothing's done on a whim. You're kings and queens, so you're very responsible. You're in control. You're good at what you do. When it's reversed, though, the communication could be right off. You could be arguing or you could be blocking each other. The Queen of Swords can also be a divorce card in a love reading. I don't know which one you are, Pisces. I don't know if you're showing up as the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords. Or you were dealing with someone that's involved, that's going through a divorce with their Queen of Swords or their King of Swords. I mean, with the Justice reversed, not only could you feel like something's unfair, but you could feel like vows are being broken. And it's because they don't feel the same way that you do. Or you wish to invest in someone that is in the middle of a divorce or about to get divorced. Let's see what else comes out for how they're feeling. The Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Devil reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Let's start from the back. So the Knight of Pentacles, as I was saying before, is someone that's traveling towards a person that they've recently started to date, and they wish to invest in them. They wish to have a proper relationship. When it's reversed, it's like the horse is going the other way. It's like, no, I don't want to invest, or I wish to withdraw investment. The Devil is the major for Capricorn. When it's upright, there's a toxic behavior or dependency, connection, bad habit. It's something, you know, it's our devil. When it's reversed, we're getting free from the devil. The Eight of Wands upright is progress. Okay, it's fast action. Pentacles is two incomes put together to create lasting generational wealth. You know, money for your children, money for your children's children, money for elderly parents. It's what comes out of marriage, you know, or a seriously long-term living situation. The Seven of Wands is competition, trying to maintain the advantage, trying to have the high ground. Maybe this relationship, this marriage has turned toxic because you're both in the reverse and there's arguments, disputes over finances. Someone wants to withdraw investment, withdraw savings, split up assets. A lot of the readings tonight have been about separation. The King of Cups reversed with the Ten of Cups upright. Now this is coming out for their feelings. The King of Cups, when it's upright and it's come out reversed, when it's upright, it's someone who is an empath. They're very understanding, they're very calm, they're patient, they're generous of emotion, they're very forgiving, very caring. When it's reversed, it could be too much water, too much emotion, or they've turned off their emotions, they've gone cold. The Ten of Cups upright is a happy family life. It's everyone in the household having their cup filled because they're just so satisfied, they're happy, they're content. You know, kids are happy, spouse is happy, parents are happy. It's familial bliss. But the King of Cups is reversed, so it's either like overwhelming emotion or emotionally blocked, cut off. I don't think it is a happy family life because the king and the queen are showing up both in the reverse. So it's quite negative, actually. And then we've got feuding, like competition, who's going to get the money, who's going to get the house, maybe. The devil reversed. The Knight of Pentacles, withdrawal of investment. The Eight of Wands, fast action, fast communication, progress. Yeah, because on your side, you've got the Page of Pentacles, wanting to invest. You've got the Justice reversed, the Two of Cups reversed. So you want this situation. I don't think they do. If this is your person and you are currently married or involved, or you're hoping for marriage, you want it, and they don't, or if you're observing and would like to invest in someone who's getting divorced or is unhappily married, they want out of that marriage. Whoever this is wants out of whatever this is. They don't want it, and it's very established. It's divine counterparts. It's a contract, a soul contract with a family. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. It's like a marriage of like 2 decades or something. It's like a long-term, seriously long-term commitment. They want out. So you're either a third party that's waiting for this to occur, or you are the person that wants to be together and they do not. Well, it looks a bit toxic, to be honest. Like, maybe it wasn't toxic before, but it looks like it's gone toxic. Let's get 3 cards for the outcome. The Knight of Cups reversed. So someone's gone from a King of Cups reversed to a Knight of Cups reversed. Like, they're making a getaway. They're switched off. They're checked out emotionally. That horse is galloping at like lightning speed away. 6 of Swords, leaving the past behind. They're in their boat. They're sailing off into the future. 5 of Wands reversed. They don't want to argue. The Chariot is, again, it's the major arcana for Cancer, but it's travel, you know, in terms of like seeking victory. The 9 of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. The 4 of Pentacles, conserving wealth. Someone's withdrawing and, you know, and saving and conserving. They're withdrawing money, they're withdrawing emotion. They're in a state of like moving forwards, leaving the past behind. Let's get one more for the outcome. The 7 of Swords reversed. Lying, cheating and stealing has been exposed. Some kind of secrets have been exposed here, or they're going to be exposed in the outcome. Now, whether that's just someone keeping it to themselves that their feelings have changed, that, you know, that could be like the sum total of like lying is admitting the truth or keeping things hidden. But generally the 7 of Swords can be a bit more sneaky than that. There's a bit more strategy with the 7 of Swords. It's like, you know, having your own little secret life somewhere, or, you know, dirty dealings going on, keeping it secret. Is someone in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck, it's someone, you know, like they're trying to get away in the middle of the night with all the swords, so it's more deceptive behaviour. Right, so whoever this is that's showing up in your reading, whether it's your spouse or someone that you desire to be with. Gold digger, in it for what they can get, money hungry, self-serving. So either they are money hungry or they're dealing with someone who's money hungry and self-serving. Turbulence, heal unresolved conflicts with kindness, not anger. So there's a need to avoid drama, you know, and get this resolved quickly and as pain-free as possible. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. So someone wants out because they realised they were the gold digger, right? And they want fun and romance, they want to date, they want like to be in something genuine with someone. They don't just want to be used for money. And that's true because the King of Cups is reversed. They checked out of this family dynamic. Hi, Sri. Let's see if we can get any more clarification. Yeah, intimacy. They want to be genuinely intimate. Sexual chemistry, reminiscing. They miss having genuine intimacy with someone. It's gone too financial. It's too like, you know, money focused. The reasons for staying together are for family, they're for, you know, assets, but you have to be genuinely, authentically happy with where you are and fulfilled because it's your life. You've only got one life and you only get to do this once. So you can have a chapter with someone and it can close out and you can have a new chapter by yourself or with someone else, but you can't live your life miserably and avoid having super regrets about it. You know, you're just like a shell, aren't you, before you know it. If you keep resenting the situation that you're in because you're in it for other people's benefit, that's not going to fulfill you. And there's a lot of life left to live. You don't want to be wishing it away. And neither does this person. They don't want to be wishing it away. Let's get a confession from them. I think you're very funny. I mean, humour, having a good sense of humour and good banter is an aphrodisiac for people because when we laugh, we feel endorphins, we feel happy hormones. You know, they feel good about you. They like your sense of humour. I could be your hero, baby. I think this person is leaving something to be with you. You matter. You matter to them. Okay, with intimacy, humour. I want to start a family with you. They're in love with you. That's why they don't want to be where they are. That makes sense now why you were showing up as a page. Because I think they're divorcing someone they're already with. And they want to start a family with you. I just want you all the time. That's over the Ten of Cups. They want to start a family with you. Right, Knight of Cups reversed has got, I would do anything for you. They're leaving their person because they're so romantic, like, thinking about you. What's good is we're not getting wands, we're getting cups. Okay, we're not getting wands. It's not just sex. Okay, they've got intimacy. They want emotional connection. They want investment. They want familial bliss. Okay, so it's a beautiful outcome. I just want space. Okay, so while they're kind of leaving the past behind, they don't want drama. They need victory because they're having to be really strong, and they need to conserve some wealth, so they need a bit of space, okay, while they sort of like get their head together and get their ducks in a row. We've got the Seven of Swords. That makes sense now why this has been exposed, because it could be, you know, you might have had to sneaky link or do stuff behind people's backs and be discreet. Or I still think it's at the beginning. I still think it's at the beginning of something, but it's definitely not being out in the open. It's something hidden. People don't know about this. I'm afraid to talk to you. I wonder if you don't know that they're married or that they're getting divorced, or, you know, they just don't know what to say to you. I don't know. It might be someone that's not comfortable with expressing themselves, making themselves vulnerable, crushed. You are hurting emotionally right now. You need time to heal before you jump in again. Okay, so maybe they're not sure about how you're going to receive this news that they need time, you know, to themselves. Maybe they think you're going to say, well, you can't love me then, or it's over. But they're just like trying to heal from what they're trying to process what they've been through, and closing that out takes a bit of time, and then they'll be ready to, you know, be involved with you. They want to start a family with you. They want to be a hero. They want a soul connection. They'd do anything for you. It's all cups here, so it's all good. They're not going anywhere. They just need time to process what, you know, what they're going through. It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot to divide assets, to, you know, have divorce, to upset children, to announce things to parents, like have to explain things to friends. Like, it's a lot. And people can make it really difficult. Even if they make it like as pain-free as possible, it's still sad. Unexpected joys. Life surprises are gifts, opening doors to unforeseen adventures. This is definitely like, they're definitely going to move into a new life with you, but they're still crushed by the change. It's massive, you know, life changes. It's Tower moment, beyond belief. So everything's going to change. The landscape of their life is like falling apart. So, okay, stuff's going to fall together, but it doesn't feel comfortable. Nothing about this is comfortable, okay? Yeah, flirtation, wanting to date, I could be a hero. I was just checking that I've pulled all the cards that I need to. Apology. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. Window. A new adventure in love is coming, get ready. Heartbreak. Heartbreak is part of the human experience. It will pass. I think that's one for the cross-watcher, but it could be for you. You might have felt heartbroken with the Two of Cups reversed. Secrets. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. Okay, so they could have said that they're already divorced, or told you that they're platonic with their partner, and they might not have told you they've got kids. They might not have told you that they've been used for money. I don't know, but there was definitely like secrets here, because we had the Seven of Swords card reversed, didn't we? Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. Yeah, they're afraid to talk to you about something that they haven't told you about yet, so I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's the fact that they're going through a divorce. When is this going to come together? Let's get a timing. In the nearest future? Very nice. Okay, so you're going to reconcile, you're going to talk it through in the nearest future. Let's get you some advice then. Advice for Pisces, please. Safety. Don't be too proud to go back to shore. If you've already kind of thrown the gauntlet down and given ultimatums, or you've already sort of had a big hissy fit, and sort of called it off, gone cold on this person, it's okay. Like, you can go back on what you said. It's not too late. You can go back on what you've done. It's not too late, okay? But some kind of action or verbiage is regrettable, I think. It's okay to go back on a decision. Shift the way to new potential. Ooh, that's not come out before. You're going through a powerful shift, and so is this person too. Everything is, culminating in this tower moment for them. But it's going to make way for something better. You are epic. I love this one. So believe in yourself. Believe that you are special. This person, they think you're really funny. They actually want to make a family with you. They want to be your hero. So, they want those things because of who you are. It's not for money. It's not for anything, like sex. I'm sure those things are all good, but they have so many cups for emotion and such brilliant thoughts about a future together with you, a familial future, harmonious family life. So that is really, really nice. Freedom. I realise my wounds create doubt, resentment and guilt. So I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. Okay, so don't feel pessimistic about this anymore. Don't feel pessimistic about this anymore, okay? Because it's not as terrible a situation as what you think. This is the situation. In actual fact, this is the situation. So you're going to have your Two of Cups. You're going to be able to invest. You are going to get your justice. All in good. All in in due course, yeah. Let it play out. All right, Take care, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please give me a like, share the channel, support the channel. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to everyone who continues to tune in. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend. I will split up these lives into individual readings and I'll post them as I always do. But thank you for coming into the lives and tuning in. It helps to like put me through the algorithm, and I like to hear things resonate for people. It's good confirmation for me, and it's nice to connect. I miss it when I don't do the lives. I do like to connect. Even if it's just to chat crap. I was watching before I was watching Lightyear, you know, the movie, Buzz Lightyear movie, the spin-off from Toy Story. It's actually so epic. I really enjoyed it. We were all just like wowed by like the plot and like the twists and turns and the drama and the humour. It was brilliant. Some family movies are actually more entertaining than you know, like proper ones, aren't they? They're so well written and designed. I do like a movie. Right, enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you wanted to watch any of the other signs, just go to the lives and scroll down. Okay, you'll see like the latest ones, and I should have put in the title which signs. I tend to do like 3 per video, going from Aries through to Pisces. Have a lovely rest of your evening or your weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.